Everyone, it's me T coming at you with what we're gonna start calling a retreat card because of the fact that, by the way, I'm cranking up music because fucking music is so much fun. I'm so good. So yeah, like today's such a good day. I just feel it. So and what a good song. Like I love this song. All right, so party rock. All right, so anyhow, let me just get in the mode of fun right now in terms of picking a card for you guys. I basically just so I was thinking about it. I was like, I'm gonna stop right here calling this the reline and reset card, which it still is, but I actually want it to be a retreat card because today I was thinking, why do we have to wait until a fucking vacation or something along those lines to literally enjoy ourselves and to like relax and do all that good stuff? And it's like, yo, I'm gonna come at you daily with these, or as best as I can on a daily with these, and come on, mofo. Like my fucking alarm has been like going off, and I'm so grateful for alarms, but it's been going off all fucking day, and I think it's causing me a little anxiety. So anyhow, it's actually, I like my alarm because it kind of is like my assistant. It keeps me on track with shit, but at the same time, sometimes I'm just like, yo, chill. I can't. Okay. Nice. Oh, I like that. Okay, so anyhow, so I just started like, I was like, and actually to help you, I started doing an allocation of my time to different places that mean a lot to me. Like different, like basically, like, we all get 24 hours in a day, right? And a lot of the people of greatness, which I am one, they always say that, or so the people ahead of us of greatness have always taught that you really need to know where your time is going. And even though I was pretty good at it, and actually it's hilarious because I'm actually pretty good at it, I didn't even realize that I was. Once I put it down on paper today, I was like, holy shit, I am living my dream life in a sense. Like, there's nothing else that I would kind of include because I'm having fun and I'm getting my shit done, and I'm just like, and I'm excited. Like, that really kind of like blew my mind a little bit. I was like, oh my God. So, minor adjustments need to be made, but I'm pretty much good with it. So, and long story short, why I brought that up, why did I bring that up? I brought that up. Oh, is to basically entice you and excite you about doing that yourself. Like basically, just write down like what you've been doing and like what you love doing, and this way, like you kind of know how much time you need for certain things and how much time you need to get ready and things like that. And just and be honest with yourself. Like, this is how long it fucking takes me to get ready. This is how fucking long I need to, just in a relaxed mode. Um, and just write a list down. Like, this is what I want to implement in my life. This is how much time I need for it, and start doing it. And you'll see like that when you add it all up, it's like 24 hours, dude, just went by. It's fucking amazing. So I've been doing pretty good with that, I have to say. Like, I didn't even realize I was actually putting a lot more pressure on myself to be like, why am I not doing as good as I can? And but I am doing the best that I can. Literally, that's what that list showed me. Um, and in complete alignment with what I want, like I said. So that was very interesting. That came in intuitively to do, and so I was doing it, and I was like, holy shit! Like, I'm very proud of myself. So anyhow, what was I gonna say? So I'm picking a card right now in terms of allowing us, like, the way that we have to retreat for ourselves. So that's resetting, realigning. So 18, give me the highest, please. Give me the highest and best and most fitting card for us, and place it at the top of this deck so that we know how to proceed with our lives and the rest of this day today. Do I stop shuffling right here, right now? Yes! I love it. Oh, this is all good. There's so much vitality in this card. Princess of Wands. Yes, look at that. Whoop, 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 whoop. It's like it reminds me of, what is it called? A fucking Pokeball. That's hilarious. All right, so anyhow, let's find the Princess of Wands. And it is Princess of Wands. Watch the alarm go on again. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Okay, Princess of Wands. Where are you, Wands? Oh. Go. Alright, Pentacles, Cups. Let's go, Wands. Where the fuck are you? Oh, in the back. I forgot. Okay. I gotta label these properly just so I can get to them a little faster. I always say that, and it's gonna be done one day. Princess of Wands. So we have Page of Wands. Let's see what it comes. Guys, I'm so sorry because these are, like I said, a bit different. Gosh, this is so cool. This card deck is so freaking different. Oh, I never realized those lyrics. You're a cherry blossom and you're about to bloom. Yes. Yo, let's go. I'm so sorry, guys, that this is taking so long and I can't even entertain your asses. Let's see. Princess of Wands, not Cups. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, here we are. Princess of Wands, which is... Are you fucking kidding? Hold on. Ah, here we are. Okay. So, Kings... Queen, Knight, Princess. So, that is the page. Yes. Okay, Page of Wands. So, it says this card signifies that a number of matters... I don't want to compete with this shit. I'll hype it up later. Okay. So it says this card signifies that a number of matters may need your urgent attention. The page brings opportunity and communication, but you need to assess if the messages that he delivers are all talk with little foundation. Resist reacting without thinking. Check the detail first. You may recognize the page as a person in your life who is wonderfully inventive yet easily bored. Now this is very interesting. I'm getting all this stuff. So there's something swiftly coming in, a person with a message, like it said, and it's very interesting because there's something about you that entices this person, and you're very interested by them, but the whole thing is you have to look at their history in terms of what they gave you. So it's like a person that, yeah, like he's, or he, I mean, he's coming up as a he, but it could be a she because obviously it's a princess, so we have a balanced situation here. It could be he or she. And you know, you and like they might be really cool. Like you probably wanted to hang out with them for a while or something like that. Like you probably wanted a like intimate interaction with them for a while now, but it hasn't come through, but it's about to come through. And when it comes down to it, you just have to reassess whether or not their intentions are for you to fulfill their boredom, or they genuinely want to hang out with you, because there are two different types. And so that really needs to be felt out. And if you can't feel it out, you literally go by past actions and how they showed up and how they made you feel, and that's what you go with. And so and sometimes that's not the case, but I'm telling you to do that here because I feel like it's going to get you into the right zone. I do believe that people grow. I believe that the people that I fucking interacted with, I believe that they grow. I mean, there are some that I fucking saw speedily grow in my life. Like, I could not even fucking imagine how quick they grew. Like, that's crazy. I never even thought. And there are some people that grow really fucking slow, and there are some people that grow way in the middle. Like they're open to things, but then they're gonna go with what they're comfortable with until they're shown differently, you know, until they start believing. And so just know who you want, who do you want to allocate your time and spend your time with. So this is probably why I brought up the allocation of time before, to see who do you want to spend your time with. And if not, then you need to be hanging out with you, because of the fact that you know you very well. And even though that's a comfort zone, it's a really good comfort zone to be in, because you get to, by doing the stuff that you love to do, which is what you're going to end up doing in your time, right? You literally find out more about yourself throughout the entire process. So when it comes down to it, you're just gonna want to. I'm like resetting, realigning right now. Like, let's do this. No, and I'm not saying you to be in attack mode about this. I'm literally just telling you to, you know, go within when this person shows up, because they might be a glowing person of sorts, and that's all good. But sometimes a glowing person can be a selfish person, and selfish people are really not fun to hang out with all the time. And they start getting better once they realize that it's not all about them, and it's not all about, you know, the entertainment of their asses. That's really how I want to say it. It's about the exchange. It's about you and them together in the moment, and not, oh, you know, she showed up for me or he showed up for me because like I'm fucking bored, and they're gonna give me some ideas in terms of like what to do. You know what I'm saying? Instead of thinking for myself. So, yo, this bitch got nice eyebrows today. I mean, I'm like, dude. What was I gonna say? Okay, so, long story short, yo, my crazy definitely needs to be let out, and I'm so grateful to come at you guys with these videos so that it can literally just lighten up moods. That's all I gotta say. So let me read the divinatory meaning of what the actual Princess of Wands means. Okay. It says, when indicating a way of acting, the Princess of Wands suggests ideas of reflexivity, but also ideas of slowness in the mental evolution. So again, we were talking about slow people and their evolution. It's like, you're allowed to still stay open to them. I'm not saying take away love from them, but just know where they stand. Are they a slower moving person? Sorry, I had something in my. Are they a slower moving person, or are they a faster moving person, or are they right in the middle? You know what I'm saying? And you have to kind of see like where you are. Are you a slow moving person? Because these things are not bad. It's just that you need to assess yourself and who you're going to basically feel amazing around in the long haul. All right. I'm sorry, guys. I'm having like clumps of lip gloss. I'm so sorry. I don't. Ugh. Okay. Usually lipsticks taste like good, but this one tastes like kind of clayey. So again, so this could be a person that approaches you with actually slowness of a mental evolution, which you slower than yours, put it that way. So you might want to just ask yourself, reflect upon how you feel. Like, is your time really worth being with them if they're slow, but you're a little faster? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I'm gonna share a story with you, and I'll go right back into this. You know, in your high school, you have all different types of friends, and you're like, okay, well, I did, because of the fact that I was like kind of more of like a social butterfly and a floaty type of person. There's a group of friends that I had that love to fucking smoke, and I didn't really smoke, like, and I still don't smoke today. Like, it's just one of those things that I've decided that I don't really need that to fucking have fun, and I actually think that it's a very interesting, like a fake cool. Like, I feel like people don't know how to be themselves and be cool, so it's like, yo, if I tell everybody that I smoke, that makes me really fucking in, like, and hip, and like all that shit. But it really doesn't. Like, what makes you in and hip is like being you to the most highest and best, like being like not giving a fuck about anybody else and what they have to say. Come out with your weirdness and just fucking just, that's you. You know what I'm saying? And if it's not, and that's your most realist you, and people, that to them is cool, that to them is also very courageous, which some people will not even say, though they won't even acknowledge a lot of the time, but it's very much so just, showing up as you and being like, you know what, these are my decisions, I don't feel like I fucking need to smoke, and that's really it. Like, some people really truly do need to smoke. I've always said that, like, in terms of like anxiety, like if they can't fucking calm down, like, you need to go have yourself a little puff puff, right? But if you're in one of the zones where it's like it's a thing that you do all the time, it's like, bro, it's so out, it's actually sneaky, because it, to me, to those that like understand confidence, it's a very sneaky way of telling that person that they are actually confident, but really they're very insecure. So and they're insecure about something, whether it be themselves or something that they're trying to hide, or a lot of people in this world are trying to hide their individuality, their weirdness, their fucking oddballness. And it's like, bro, if you were to just show up in your oddballness to somebody, or just like on a consistent basis, people would fucking love you, because you're starting to love yourself, because you're saying, I don't give a fuck about what anybody else thinks. I'm going to just show up, be me, say what I need to say, feel how I need to feel, not judge myself, but actually in every aspect that you show up in, you decide to be yourself. So it's like which is actually really funny, though. Those same people, I remember like being in the car with them, and I would still love them and hang out with them and stuff, because like it was never a big deal to me, you know what I'm saying? But then I realized, I saw the difference between when they smoked and when they didn't smoke. I liked them when they didn't smoke, and that yet they were like nothing. They didn't bring me any type of value when they did smoke. So I literally said to them at one point, I believe I said to them at one point, if not, they got the gist, where I was like, literally, I was like, listen, if you're gonna smoke, like, let's hang out before, and I'll leave you guys to like smoke your thing, and then I'll like be out, like, because it wasn't me, like, that's it, you know what I'm saying? And so, long story short, yeah, I was like, yo, let's hang out before, and then you guys do your thing, and we call it a night. Like, that to me is fun, because it's like an even exchange. We're having a lot of fun. If you guys like to smoke, go do your thing. I have no problem. Just leave me the fuck out of the equation. Like, that's all I need, right? So, but those same people, I have to really thank a lot, because they were the ones when they weren't smoking. They were the ones that told me a long time ago. They were like, because when we met, and it was like literally right around the time that we first met, they were, and I think about this so much, they were the ones that gave me permission. They were like, yo, T, they're like, you're allowed to sing with us. Like, when we were in the car road tripping it, they're like, yo, you're allowed to sing, because like I was kind of like the outside person, but not really, because you always think that you're the outside person when you're like the last one in. But like, they were just like, yo, T, like, don't even fucking worry, like, like, sing with us or whatever, like, when it comes down to like this road trip, like, don't hold back. And I was like, okay. And it was a mix, and it's very interesting, because that was a mix of me being, like, trying to do good, trying to listen to all the rules, trying to, just be me, and like, just calm the fuck down. Like, I was just being me, but I wasn't being fully me. And they felt that, and they kind of gave me, like, approval to be more me, and I appreciated that so much. Like, still till this day, like, I've never let go of that. So like, I sing my fucking heart out, even if I'm bad, or even if this, as long as I'm feeling the song, it's coming out. Like, I don't give a shit, so it's so much fun when you free yourself up. So I really have to thank all this entire group of people, for really showing up. I like this one. For literally showing up for me in that sense, and freeing me from something that they saw that I wanted to do, but maybe I was a little shy to do, and they were just like, no, it's a safe space, dude, just do it. And I was like, all right, cool, like, you know what I'm saying? Because again, sometimes you need a little adjustment period, and mine take a long time. Like, I realize that, like, mine take like about 6 months. Like, and it's not bad. It's just that I kind of need to feel okay, but maybe that would quicken up um if I kind of were allowing myself to free myself up, right? So, but naturally, it takes me about 6 months. Like when I'm working and stuff, it takes me about 6 months to adjust to the new job. 4 months, maybe four. I think it's four. Sorry, 4 months. So, and then 6 months is when I'm like, okay, like I'm getting the itch to like, move on and do something new. So it's very interesting. Okay, so going back to this, it says, therefore, it can be an indicator of danger, which it's not, guys. Don't worry. It's not an indicator of danger unless you feel it. But again, always go with your gut feeling. So don't, I'm going to just replace it with, therefore, it can be an indicator of love. All right. It suggests, however, to always take careful review of our programs and ideas. As a significator, it refers to an individual very close to the world of culture, ideas, and intellect. As an obstacle, it suggests that it is no more time to think but to act. Her hair her hair are red and blue her eyes. Okay. So I guess that could be somebody coming into your life like that. Red and blue eyes. Red hair and blue eyes, which is cool. But I think that's basically. Is there anything more I need to say? Something yes came through. Hold on. Crazy. I have a feeling because the song is playing right now, you're just about to meet them. Like I don't. Maybe this is not a person that you actually thought. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not a person that you know. Princess of Wands. Because, again, guys, everything happens for a reason. I was going to say nothing happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. And everything was so predetermined. So with me playing this song, it's like the song was supposed to be on at this exact moment, giving us a message. So again, it could be somebody that is new to you and you still need to act with discernment. Also, what I wanted to say is it's funny that they mentioned red hair and blue eyes because as I was doing a little research about this week, sometimes I kind of get excited about like what the energies are going to feel like. And so I do a little research behind it. And long story short, they were saying that I ran into somebody who felt that this week was going to be all about the root chakra, which is the sex chakra, which is the bottom chakra, all the way at the bottom. And they were saying, so root and sacral, which is red and orange. So if you're going to, so basically a lot of grounding work and a lot of creativity work is going to be popping up this week and this time around. And it's actually funny because the red is really popping out to me today in this little like flower. So I think and really, if you really look at it, it is a flower. Like that's the craziest thing. So when I heard that lyric of like you're a cherry blossom blooming, like that's what it is. So if you're a cherry blossom blooming, oh, this is the message that was supposed to come in. Got it. If you know that you're a cherry blossom blooming, you're supposed to then know and respect yourself in terms of feeling into what you need. So when this person comes into your life after this retreat of listening to me, you literally will stand your ground in terms of what you need for yourself and you won't budge. And that's basically what you need to do for yourself. And that's a type of retreat, if you think about it, to honor yourself enough to be like, I need this for myself and I love you at the same time, but I need this for myself. And you stick with what you need for yourself. That's a true retreat we're talking about. So I really feel that is necessary for you to stick to your guns right around this time because your root chakra needs to be solid. Like in terms of like when you say something, you stick to it. When you promise yourself something, you fucking uphold to it. And that's, guys, the lighting is changing, so I appreciate that too because it's like transitioning. But so that's what you need to do for yourself in terms of just solidifying your self-love within yourself, right? And so showing up for yourself because no one else is going to do that for you, right? So that's basically what's going to go on like after this retreat and of a view that you just took for yourself right now. Anything else I need to say with that? No. So we are done here. Mwah. Love you guys.